German places like Calcasieu, Louisiana, Chickasaw, Alabama, Pascagoula, Mississippi, so forth and so on. Well, here's one called Last of the Beach Draggers. You hear a lot of this last of this and last of that out there, man, but sometimes it's how the world goes around, but there's a few of them left, Blair Miners out there, and a few others, so forth and so on. So here we go. Last of the Beach Draggers. Well, he slaps the kitchen floor with big bare callous feet, reloads a stained mustard-colored coffee strainer, slides a window open. A fleet of clouds race past the moon. He cocks his head, sizes up the weather. One hand's a fried egg sandwich on the drive down to the boat. Bottom painting a prayer for keeping her afloat. He's on the rolling black horizon before the red eastward rising sun. Last of the Beach Draggers, a commercial fisherman. Well, sputtered down on the captain's chair, worn slick by a million toes, with duct tape, brown leather padded arms. He basked in the heat of a diesel stove, feet propped in dashboard clutter, the gauges, gouges, gloves, and buried, long forgotten lucky charms. Slurps coffee black as bunker sea, wags a waterlogged whiteout, reads his own ancient history from an old log book. Yeah, he'll let her soak another 15 minutes and then he'll take a look. He sashayed down his toe since before day bloody one. Last of the Beach Draggers, a commercial fisherman. Well, what the hell's that one go? I got her here, man. Hypnotized by a spooling bar. He winds wire in a winch. A wrap snapped tight against the other. His thoughts ebb back to this very deck, once worked by his sons and by his brothers. He has no one astern. He has no one abeam. Pencil necks with pointer sticks have old and sunk the fleet. The caught end swings aboard, they sort the tow. Fishing's all he's ever done. The last of the Beach Draggers, a commercial fisherman. Thank you. Oh, here, John. I got one more. Dave, you gotta jerk me up. Go for it, Dave. I got bone china cup, and that'll do it. Just don't get me in the head like you used to. I was with Dave on the Resolute and the Jenny Decker. I was on. Those are probably the two better. I was with Blair on the Columbian Star and the Stucca, but those were the good ones, man. I was on the Pacific Loser, the Northern Failure, the Reluctant Viking, the Timid Norseman, the Alaskan Pessimist. I was on a Gilliner, Alaska, called a Fish Cop Magnet. Finally, the final straws, I went down, I took a call, man, and I would go down on the float, and there she was, the Rodney Dangerfield. So I hung it up. Well, anyway, yeah, they wanted us to be on this show called Deadliest Waterholes. Anyway, this one's about my father-in-law, old John Freeberg. An old Swede, man, across the creek, Chinook, Washington. That's between Cape Disappointment and Dismal Niche. That's where I live. Here we go, Bone China Cup. How a Bone China Cup survived aboard a little gas engine powered salmon trawler that fished off the Oregon-Washington coast in the 1940s, 50s, and early 60s is beyond me. Thick, white, muscle-bound mugs tattooed with a Shenango or Buffalo China trademark were the standard at sea and took as much abuse as a boat and a person that drank from them. Bucking in the jackass seas, or a Northwest wind shop was like facing a relentless body puncher day after day. A bad bar crossing could take out anyone or anything, ready or not, coffee cups included. Well, having learned that my father-in-law drank his coffee from a bone china cup while fishing for the little troller Joanne for salmon and silvers from Quileute to Newport, I wondered, why a bone china cup? Superstition? A lucky charm, perhaps? Think of it, a delicate, dainty, gold-rimmed, floral pattern, hand-painted bone china cup, cradled in the hands of an old country Swede who had logged from Nima to Queets in the steam whistle days, shot stumps as a powder monkey, built bridges up and down the coast. He'd been busted up, bushwhacked, buried alive, electrocuted, and had even survived moonshine poisoning before pursuing a less hazardous occupation, commercial fishing. My father-in-law was too tough for a bone china cup. The bone china cup bothered me, and so one day before he died, at age 97, I cranked up the volume and asked him, "John, while you were out fishing, why did you drink your coffee from a bone china cup?" And although his hearing had been carpet bombed and destroyed by gas engine trollers, power saws, shotguns, and dynamite, he comprehended, but looked at me as if I had asked him the last stupid question of his life. And in a voice that danced like a shotty, she replied, "Because it just tastes better that way." All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming out.